So what's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. This is David with Mission Muscle, and today was an hour and 40 minutes of legs, cardio, and core, and I sweated my ass off. Just jumped in the car here, and of course, so the audio is good on this. I'm not running the air, but here in SoCal, it's been a little hot lately, and I can feel the heat coming in, so hopefully this is a one-take deal for you guys, and for me, because I'm still sweating. I'm actually dripping. It's running down me. I don't know if you can see it there. The lighting isn't that great, but we're going to jump right into this. This is Black Magic's BZRK Voodoo pre-workout. Now, this is not like their regular BZRK pre-workout. Totally different formula. And I'll know if you didn't watch this video. And man, if you didn't watch the first 2 minutes of this video, shame on you. I have not tried the regular BZRK, so I can't tell you which one is better, but I picked this one because I like the ingredient profile better. I just thought it was going to be a better hitter for me. So we're going to jump right into the ingredient profile, and we'll get into the effects on this, just in case this is something that you guys are looking for. I did pick this up at Sub Kings. Give them a shout out. Right on the top here, we have citrulline malate, 10 grams, yada, yada, yada. This is citrulline and malic acid for pumps, endurance, energy, power output, and recovery at that dose. Then we have choline bitartrate at 1 gram. This is going to metabolize in the body as acetylcholine, help with muscle contraction, concentration and focus, and energy. Then we have L-tyrosine at 1 gram. Great ingredient. This helps with mental fatigue during training. It helps, keep dopamine levels high, and also it has a little adrenaline effects when it's coupled with other stimulant ingredients as far as energy effects. Then we have Dmae, 750 milligrams. This is a choline enhancer, so it helps the body produce more free choline for you to use during your training, and it helps with cognitive function. It's supposed to help with mood. Then we have Nitro Rocket, 500 milligrams. This is a nice ingredient. I actually like this ingredient. This provides more endurance, so it's supposed to deliver oxygen to the muscles during training. It also helps with nitrates for vasodilation. And there's one other effect on that. Free radicals. So actually, Nitro Rocket has been studied to be taken after training to help with recovery purposes. Then we have an extra 150 milligrams. This is actually one of my favorite ingredients when you're dealing with a kind of non-exotic stem pre-workout and you're really trying to, boost up that energy and the focus and attention. This enhances the effects of caffeine on a neurological standpoint. So it actually helps increase the focus and the concentration that you will get, with that first hour hit of caffeine, where you get that elevation of concentration and mood. So it amplifies that, and also amplifies that well-being mood effect that caffeine is going to give you up to 5 freaking hours, depending on how you react to it. Then we have a possessed matrix. We got a mystery matrix here. 1,360 milligrams. We got right on the top here, Catwamba bark extract. This is an interesting ingredient. They're going to do a little voodoo. Give you a little magic into your wand. So this has libido benefits. It helps with choline. So this blocks an enzyme that actually degrades choline, and it also has mood enhancements, mainly well-being. And you'll see when I talk about the mood. It also has stamina benefits and some cognitive function benefits. Then we have a beta PEA. This is a nice ingredient, especially coupled with araya and hordening. This is for mood, energy, focus, concentration, fat loss. Then we have caffeine anhydrous and dicaffeine malate, which is a slow-acting caffeine. Just so you know, even though this is a mystery matrix, they did put on a bottle here that there's 400 milligrams of caffeine. Nice. There's no alpha yo in this, so at least they listed that. I love it. So we have 400 milligrams of a caffeine kick on this thing. Then we have neurofactor, which helps with concentration and focus. And then we have heparin A, which is going to help with choline production and utilization in the brain for cognitive function. So, Black Magic BZRK. Who knew the voodoo pre-workout? How did it do? No beta. So don't expect any kind of beta tingles on this thing. So if you don't like beta, you don't like alpha yo, doesn't have either one in it, then you're going to be great with this. You will sweat your butt off. I might have already said that in the beginning of the pre-workout, but I am still sweating my arse off. It will make you sweat each and every workout. I want to get right into the effects. Well, we got to get into the flavor. This is a Mad Sour Melon right there. Really good flavor. You're not going to be disappointed with the flavor at all. Then we got a scoop at 19 grams. This has to be a heaping scoop to get 19 grams to really get the actual dosage, unfortunately, and I'm disappointed in them. You have to use a scale, but a heaping scoop is going to get you that grams on here, but I suggest using a scale on this thing. This is 25 servings, and I think SubKings has it for a little less than $50. It's $45 to $50. 25 servings. That's not actually bad if this is something that you're looking for. Decent. You're going to get some good workouts, you know, amount of workouts for the cost per serving on this thing. You take the scoop. You feel absolutely nothing. Now, I felt nothing until about 25 minutes on the day I slept well. Today, I dehydrated myself working out in the sun yesterday, so I woke up a little kind of fatigued, and honestly, I felt an alertness around 15 to 20 minutes kind of pop in and kind of snap me out of that fatigue and that kind of like really tired, trying to, you know, open your eyes type feeling, but not intense. So this is a slow climber. On good days, you're going to feel the energy kind of start peaking in 20 to 25 minutes. And it's a slow climber, like I said. It is, the energy on this is similar to me as far as endurance, energy, and stamina to Wrecked, the original. Not, now don't get me wrong, not to the level of Wrecked, but it delivers kind of a few notches down of that same energy and endurance in the gym, to where you're just going through and knocking out set after set, and you have this endurance and you kind of just don't want to stop. It is different for me today than it was on regular lifting days. The lifting days, I had a whole lot more stamina and energy. Today, I did 40 minutes of cardio, and I started my workout with cardio, and it kind of dialed down the energy effects, but it was still upper level on this. So if you guys have taken Wrecked before, then yeah, you guys kind of know what kind of a kick that has. It's going to come in, you're going to feel the energy coming in about really good, energy and focus, as it's peaking from 25 minutes all the way up to 35 minutes is when it kind of drops in. So you become very aware that a focus or a attention, I want to talk about the focus on this because this is not nootropic type focus. There's a lot of choline sources in it. So the attention and concentration that you get on this drops in 35 minutes with the energy, and it slowly builds all the way on up to about 50 minutes to when it pretty much peaks, and you're pretty much ready to go. And what's nice about this pre-workout is it's got so many choline sources. You got that malic acid. I really do. This is an endurance and stamina type pre-workout, because as you start training, so let's say as you start moving, as you start lifting, these ingredients actually react on a cellular level. And I noticed from 50 minutes to about an hour and 10 minutes, the energy levels kind of increased a little bit and smoothed out. So very interesting on how some of these pre-workouts deliver. And as I've been trying to dial in more and more to give these reviews to you guys, I've really become more aware myself of what's happening from the pre-workout. So very, very good. So 50 minutes to an hour and 10 is when, as you're moving, is when you're going to really feel a good flow of upper, I'd say medium high level energy that's going to keep you training for an hour and a half. If you're going to do cardio like I did today, I'd say 2 hours for if you're doing kind of a sets and reps type pre-workout. And I'm talking sets and reps like you would on rec, to where you're resting short rests and going off to the next set, but not kind of crazy. So you're not kind of stimmed in the brain to where you're just like, all over the place. Very dialed down and very controlled. And the dial off of this pre-workout is fantastic. I love the feeling. So I wish there was like a perfect pre-workout out there for everybody. But as far as the dialing down effects, training in the morning on this pre is fantastic. This is what I dream of having as far as the dial down effects on all pre-workouts. It just kind of dials you off for 5-6 hours to just a nice place. Your mood is just pleasant, and the attention sticks with you for that 5 to 6 hours. So like if you're working, you're just like awake and aware, and you smooth off very well. I literally took 100 milligrams more of caffeine because I take my wife training for about 20-30 minutes every other day. And I do cardio while she does that, some extra cardio. And I just took 100 milligrams of caffeine and was just breezing through my cardio. So like I had the energy and the endurance to still go on. I love the way the dial down is on this. So if you are someone who is looking for a pre that dials you off a lot easier, this and very smooth, this actually is very, very good. Now, the focus and concentration on this is more attention and concentration, an awareness. So your attention is actually elevated on this thing. It's like a major caffeine kick mentally, to where you're just kind of like alert and your attention's elevated, and the concentration is not like nootropic, but it brings in that elevated caffeine concentration. I wouldn't say it's as much of a focus ingredient, but concentration, attention, and the alertness is great on this thing. I mean, it's clean. You feel clean. So this is not a stim junkie exotic type pre-workout. And like I was talking about, that stays with you for hours after your training and dials down really, really super smooth. The mood on this is super pleasant. So these ingredients activate very well to give you kind of a nice sense of well-being and kind of a pleasant feeling during your workout and during your day. I wouldn't say it is happy, so to speak, but you feel real good in a positive way. So I like the way they delivered on all this. Now, pumps on this thing, this is very highly stemmed. Pumps are decent, but they're not crazy. And for me, I wish some of these manufacturers that stimulate these pre-workouts to a high degree would put something that would help relax the blood vessels, like a Vasel 6 or a Cellflow 6 or something in there to enhance. Even agmatine will help enhance the pumps, but the blood flow is definitely there. You do get a slight tightness. I mean, it is slight, and slight cell swelling on this, but very, very decent. This is an energy knock out your workout type pre-workout. If you're a stim junkie, it will be something that you would use to space in between your stim junkie pre's. If you're someone who's doing daily drivers and jumps on this, this will feel like a stim junkie pre to you. So I hope that makes sense. This is Dave. I'm sweating my ass off. I don't know if it's showing through the camera. The bottle's even sweating there from me holding it. I mean, my palms are sweating, but I got to get on with my day. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with another one. I got some subs coming in from my man Sub Kings. I'll put the link down below for this just in case you are interested, and I'll put the coupon code to Sub Kings just in case you're interested in pre-workouts or any kind of supplements. You can save yourself a few bucks if you use that code. Other than that, this is Dave. I'm signing off. Black Magic Voodoo Berserk pre-workout review. We'll see you guys next time on the channel.